Hello and happy Thursday. Today we are going to read the story, The Velveteen Rabbit. This is our front cover. Let's explore it more. The Velveteen Rabbit by Marjorie Williams. This is going to have a nice shadow on it because my light is overhead. Illustrated by Lisa McHugh. So Marjorie Williams wrote the story. Lisa McHugh drew the pictures. Adapted by Christine Lombardi. Just changed it up a little bit. The Velveteen Rabbit. Oh, this is a board book, so it doesn't really have a title page. But we can go to the back cover and get a little prepared. The Velveteen Rabbit, the story of how a well-loved child's toy becomes a real flesh and blood bunny, is a staple of childhood winsome watercolor paintings by artist Lisa McHugh bring fresh appeal to this classic of children's literature. Delicately abridged text preserves the charm and flavor of the original story. All right, this is the same person that drew the pictures in the story of Peter Rabbit. We did that one 2 days ago. All right, let's dig into this beautiful board book. Oh, it's my book. There's my insignia. It starts out, once upon a time, there was a Velveteen Rabbit, and he was nearly perfect. He had smooth spotted fur, real thread whiskers, and his ears were lined with the softest pink satin. On one Christmas morning, he was sticking out of the top of a boy's stocking, just waiting to be found. Look at that. What color is the stocking? Yeah, red with a green Christmas tree. So a little gold star on top and button ornaments. We just had Christmas not too long ago, huh? We had holly surrounding the page. Those are like 3.5 months ago. All right, it's going to take a little bit of opening here. Here we go. For a long time after Christmas, the Velveteen Rabbit lived in a toy chest in the nursery with many other toys. The other toys were not very nice. Oh, no. And the mechanical toys were particularly unfriendly. Oh, no. That's not very nice at all. Let's take a good look inside that toy room. Do we see? There's a Velveteen Rabbit. What is he surrounded by? I see a Jack-in-the-Box, a spinning top, blocks, not just any blocks, alphabet blocks, a ball. There is a toy ship, quack, 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 a wooden duck, cling, 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 and a musical monkey. Oh, I'm sorry that they're not very nice. You can't tell in the picture. They were always bragging about this and that, and never gave a second thought or a kind word to the rabbit. The rabbit felt very unloved. The only toy that was nice to him at all was the rocking horse. Oh, look at that. Who's around the rocking horse? An airplane, more alphabet blocks, and building blocks. Look at that. Wow. I'm glad the horse is nice. Let's turn the page. Me, 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 says the horse. The rocking horse had been in the nursery longer than any of the other toys. He was very wise. "What is real?" asked the rabbit one day. "Real is something that happens to you," answered the rocking horse. "When a child loves you, not just to play with, but really loves you, you become real." The rabbit thought for a moment. "Are you real?" The rocking horse smiled. "I am. When you become real, you can't become unreal again. It lasts forever." The rabbit thought how nice it would be to be real. Look at the rabbit thinking with the other toys in the toy box. Look at the saddle that the rocking horse is wearing. What colors is the saddle? Kind of an aqua and gold. That's really pretty. And the rocking horse has a matching bridle and rein. And there's the Velveteen rabbit talking to the rocking horse, with the other toys listening too. Let's turn the page. Yes. Oh, how cozy. Look at that. One night, something wonderful happened. The boy picked up the rabbit and took him to bed with him. From then on, the rabbit looked forward to bedtime. The boy would tell him stories, and together they would play games. Of course, sometimes the boy hugged the rabbit very tightly, and other times the rabbit ended up so far under the pillow that he could hardly breathe. But most nights, he and the boy snuggled together all night long. Do you have a favorite toy that you like to snuggle with all night long when you go to sleep? Oh, if you want to send a message back and let me know what that toy is, that would be awesome. I would love to know what toy it would be. What color is the blanket that he sleeps with? What do you see? It looks so cozy and warm. I see white and blue, some gold. Beautiful checkered blanket. That looks so cozy. Let's turn the page. Spring came, and wherever the boy went, the rabbit did too. They spent lots of time outside. One evening, the boy went in for dinner and left Rabbit in the garden. But when it came time to go to sleep that night, the boy insisted that his mother go out to the garden to find the rabbit. What do we see in their garden? Look at the beautiful tulips. Kind of match the blanket that was on the last page. Hi, Dottie. Are you coming to listen to the story? Are you coming to listen to the story? Are you? It's Dottie. It's Dottie the Beagle. Yes, she wants to have some story. She's going to get cozy on the bed and that's what I'm reading right now. Are you going to be a bed partner, huh? Are you going to be a bed partner? All right. We gotta read the garden right now. We're reading about the garden, okay? Yes. Beautiful blue tulips with pretty purple and white flowers. There's also 2 other colors of flowers. What are they? Next to light bugs. What other? We see white. We see purple. We see blue. We see a dog ear flopping around. Dottie's dog ear. What other colors do we see? Did you say pink and yellow sunflowers? Because if you did, that's correct. And lots of tall grass, too. Beautiful light bugs. Oh, look at that. We can look in the window. And then we see the boy telling Mom, go out to the garden and get the Velveteen rabbit. Don't forget the Velveteen rabbit. Look at the house. Where is the door? You see the door? That stairs leading up to the door. I know I love you too, Dottie. I love you too. Yes. Yes. And we see windows. We see, what else do we see? We see the roof. And a chimney. Doesn't go all the way up and show the top, though. It stops right there. Well, let's read what's on this page. I'm going to try and get cozy again. Excuse me, Dottie. So I'm trying to keep the glare out of the book. All that fuss for a silly toy rabbit, said the boy's mother as she wiped the dirt from the rabbit's fur. Well, that's not a good attitude. I happen to like the Velveteen rabbit. He's not a toy, answered the boy, grabbing for the rabbit. He's real. When the rabbit heard that, he knew that what the rocking horse said was true. At last he was real. The boy had said it. How about that? See, real's what's in your heart. You're real too, huh? Even if you were stuffed, I would love you anyway. But you are a real, genuine beagle. Beagle ears. Turn this way, baby. Beagle eyes. Beagle nose. Beagle mouth. Let's look at beagle body. Look. Has a beagle tail. It's my 101 Dalmatian comforter here. One. We're talking body parts. Got a model. 2, 3. Kind of hard to see with the ear in the way. 4 paws. Stomach and back. Okay, you got to let me get back on the bed and get back to my story here, Dottie. You're such a good girl, huh? You're such a good girl. Yes, you're such a good girl. Okay, let's get back to our story here. I think we need to turn the page. Let's see. One day that summer, the boy went off on his own while the rabbit waited for him in the grass. Suddenly, the rabbit saw 2 strange creatures. They were rabbits like him, but somehow they looked different. Why don't you run and play with us? One asked. I don't feel like it, answered the rabbit. But all the while, the rabbit did want to jump and play like the other rabbits. Look at that. 1, 2 rabbit friends looking at the Velveteen rabbit. What's the boy off doing? Let's look off in the distance and see. What is he doing? Close look there. What is he holding? Oh, bye, love. Dottie. My dog is being naughty. Dottie, come out from there, please. Thank you. Stay out from there. You're going to have to leave. Anyway, the boy looks like he's trying to catch the butterfly. Oh my. Yes, you need to stay out of there. You can be on the bed all you want, but you may you may not go in there. Dottie, you may not go in there. I'm trying to read a story and you're making it difficult for me to do what I wanted to do. This is what happens when you're quarantining with family. My family is critters and Dottie is not listening at the moment. Dottie, Thank you. You need to come out from there. Let's get back to our book. One of them came close and sniffed the rabbit. He doesn't smell her. No, I'm watching you. No, none of them. He doesn't smell right. He doesn't even have hind legs. He's all one piece, exclaimed the rabbit. He isn't real. I am real, the rabbit shouted. The boy said so. Just then, there came footsteps. The two strange rabbits disappeared. Come back, called Rabbit. I know I am real. And off they went. The beautiful flowers in the meadow where they're playing. Such beautiful illustrations in this book. Let's turn the page. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. The rabbit became more and more worn. He didn't mind, though. The rabbit knew that because the boy had made him real, it didn't matter how he looked. But one horrible day, the boy became very sick. Lots of doctors came and went in the boy's room, but they never noticed the rabbit. And the rabbit was glad. He knew the boy needed him. After a long time, the boy was better. But the germs that had made him sick were everywhere. All the toys had to be thrown away. Out went the mechanical toys, the books, and the blocks. Out went the rabbit. Uh-oh. In all honesty, that's kind of like what we have going around right now and why we are all staying at home, so that we don't end up getting sick. We don't want that to happen. We want to be safe and healthy. So that's why we're not in school right now. Why we're staying home with our families. The rabbit found himself at the top of a sack of discarded toys with nothing to do but sit and think. He thought about the boy, and then he thought about what the rocking horse had told him. What was the point of being real if it all ended like this? At that moment, he began to cry. He is very sad in his sack without his friend. Oh, look at that. But then a strange thing happened. Where the rabbit's tear had fallen, a flower grew out of the ground. It was so beautiful that the rabbit just sat and stared. Suddenly, the flower blossom opened and a fairy appeared. Dottie, you need to come out of there, please. It's not for you to be in there. I am still watching you even though I'm reading. Look at that. Wow. What color is the fairy? She looks to be kind of a combination of orange and pink. Yeah, look at that. Wow. The fairy came close to the rabbit. Little rabbit, she said, I am the nursery magic fairy. I take care of all the playthings that the children have loved. When the children don't need them anymore, I take them away with me and make them real. Wasn't I real before? Asked the rabbit. You were real to the boy because he loved you, the fairy said. Now you will be real to everyone. Wow! She flew them to a field where many wild rabbits danced and played. I've brought you a new playmate, said the fairy. You must teach him all he needs to know. Look at that. Wow. How many rabbits do we see in the field? 1, 2, 3, 4. The Velveteen rabbit is coming to join 4 rabbit friends in the field with the fairy. That is so exciting. Wow. The rabbit watched the other rabbits. He didn't want anyone to know that he was made all in one piece. What are you doing, Dottie? The fairy had changed him completely, but he didn't know it. Then something tickled his nose, and he raised his hind leg to scratch it. And he discovered that he had hind legs. He leapt high into the air and gave a whoop of joy. Whoopee! 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 I can move like all of you. How exciting under the full moonlight. Right now, if you look outside, we have a full moon too. Maybe at the end of the story, we'll go take a look, assuming that it's not too cloudy to see it. The seasons passed. In the spring, the boy was playing in the yard. Went, hi, Dottie. Thank you for, oh no, that's Shermie the cat again. You saw Shermie the cat in the last story. Hi, sweetheart. I got to put the book back down. And Brownie. Hi, Brownie Thistle. The season passed. Excuse me, Brownie. I'm trying to finish the story. You'll lie in the bed or something. In the spring, the boy was playing in the yard when 2 rabbits crept out and peeped at him. One looked familiar. So we know that our friend has got all better. He got over his illness. That's a good thing. He's just like my old rabbit that was lost when I was sick, the boy thought. But he never knew that it was really his own rabbit who had come back to see the child who had first helped him to be real. And I'm so glad that our friend is feeling better. So hopefully the people we know or the people that we hear about because of the illness that's going around right now will feel better too. They get really, really sick, and then we want for everybody to feel better. So most of them do feel better. And that is the end of our story. Back to our back cover. I think we need to go outside and see if we have a full moon tonight. Let's head out there. Oh my goodness. The Velveteen Rabbit, the Velveteen Rabbit. Let's head outside and see if we can find a full moon. Hi guys, some of our friends. It's dark in the house because it's late at night. We will put the book down. I have to unlock the back door. There's no light back here, so you just have to listen. We're looking for a full moon. My screen. The backyard at night. There's no dogs out here because they all came inside. Oh, Look at that. We can almost see the full moon in between the clouds. Let me grow this a little bit. The thing that's interesting is that we can see the clouds moving because of the moonlight. Let's watch for a minute or so and see if the moon will peek out from the clouds. I don't know if it's going to or not. Oh, I see a little full moon. Look at that. Beautiful and full. The cell phone camera can't really focus on it very well, but it's there, peeking through the clouds. It's so exciting, just like the full moon in our story. You can see it. Ooh, that's pretty cool. It goes back and hides in the clouds again. I'm going to end the story right here. So I hope all of you have a good day. And love on your families and be appreciative, which means be happy. Appreciative is a very fancy word for happy, that you are getting to spend time with those that you love. And that is so cool. You guys get to see the full moon like this. And take care. And I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye. Hi, full moon.